Welcome to the channel. In this one, we'll be talking about Ron launching 5 gaming studios on their platform, including Ron staking going live as well. So without further ado, we're going to dive into which gaming studios are launching and more. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. All right, let's get right into it. All right, so Ronin Chain here partnered up with 5 gaming studios. But before we get into that, we're going to dive into a little bit of beginner crash course here and kind of the history of Axie Infinity, Sky Mavis, and the Ronin Chain. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just dive into it. So we have Sky Mavis here on the website that we have pulled up. They're the gaming studio behind Axie Infinity. Now, Axie Infinity was one of the most, popular games, a couple years ago and had seen massive amounts of success and really the first GameFi type of game in crypto in Web3 that had that amount of success. And their economy, in-game economy, wasn't so great and kind of fell apart a little bit, but they have kind of iterated on that initial success and created their own blockchain, now partnering up with more gaming studios. And I monitor the gaming space quite a bit. So this is kind of a interesting piece of news here. And you can see here 3.6 billion traded on our in-house marketplace, which is pretty exciting for them because they can generate those fees. And it goes back to Sky Mavis and, obviously developing partnerships in their business development fund and will probably increase their, ecosystem. So as you can see here, it says time's up. Let's do this. Ron staking, Ronin Games win now. Full announcement. And this was announced the 30th. So just a couple days ago as this is being recorded. And again, here you can see the new Ronin website is ready for battle, fresh look, new era. For a new era, upgraded blockchain explorer, updated documentation. And we can just pop on over there and we can see some of the things that they have going on. Now, this is kind of their website that shows a little bit more data, 4.1 plus billion all-time NFT volume, the number of transactions and addresses. So quite a bit of action going on over there. Average cost per transaction, 0.0001 or 3.0001. And you can find out a little bit more information in terms of the Ronin chain. Now, one of the bridges was kind of hacked, I think it was a year or two ago. Wasn't the best news for them, especially trying to develop their ecosystem. But here they are. They, again, it continued to iterate upon the success. We kind of heard them at events and conferences allude that they're going to partner with other games and gaming studios. So this one doesn't really surprise me much. And as we can see here, on the Substack article, it says key points, Ron staking is live. Staking rewards will start to flow to stakers on April 12th. So again, this is coming out pretty quickly and we can scroll down here and we can actually see some of these games, which is going to be Machines Arena, Tribesters, Battle Bears Heroes, Axie Match 3, and Bold. So Axie Match 3 looks interesting because that looks like it's expanding kind of that Axie Infinity IP and brand. And the Machines Arena is, I believe, the only game that's actually live, and we can actually take a look at it right here, where you can see they actually have multiplayer and single player modes, which could be interesting for streamers and kind of esports pros and things like that, that you may see like competitions and DAOs and these guilds kind of go after it in these multiplayer games. And just the ability to own your own NFTs and your own cosmetics or skins is pretty exciting. And that's what I find most interesting about the Web3 gaming space and how it appeals to gamers. And again, with Axie Infinity or Sky Mavis rather, and the Ronin chain, launching gaming studio partnerships like this could be very interesting to attract more gamers. As you can see here, very interesting looking. It looks very fun, visually appealing. I've seen positive reviews already from streamers and Web3 gamers and things like that. So I'm excited to actually play this. I haven't tried it myself. I don't own any Ron chain or anything like that, or Ronin or Ron, if you will. But I'm very interested and keen to kind of get into their ecosystem, especially after this. Axie wasn't really my kind of game I like to play, but this is a game I could see myself playing. It does look really fun. So anyways, good job on Ronin and bringing on these types of partnerships. I think this could be very interesting for the Web3 space as a whole. And just to see more games in the ecosystem is exciting, right? We want more gamers over here in Web3 land versus, the old traditional model where gamers can't sell their assets. They don't own their own assets and really aren't allowed to really sell their own accounts either. So again, giving players the ability to own their own cosmetics, in-game skins, and digital assets, I think it's vitally important, especially like the game. If the game went belly up, you might be able to still reclaim $1 out of the NFT itself. But with traditional games, you can't even extract $1 out unless you basically sell your account, which is against terms of services typically. So anyways, there's all these nuances, but I hope games and are able to shift to NFTs and Web3 technology, because I think that's vitally important for gamers long run. And we'll still see, this early adoption and these early growing pains, and the mainstream media kind of fight back against it, and gamers in general too. Some will still fight against it, but I think the long-term trajectory is pretty clear. Looking at GDC, which was a game development conference, and how Immutable X was there, Polygon, Gala Games, I believe, was there too. And to see all these Web3 gaming companies and people talking about Web3, talking about NFTs and things like that, I think this is kind of where the trajectory is. Epic Games even allows it on their marketplace. We know that Unity has integrated SDKs into their marketplace. So I think this is where the future is, especially metaverse. Games and metaverse, I think, tie so closely and hand in hand together. Animoca Brands has this down pat. So I would love to see, the Ronin chain and what they're doing kind of go in the same direction and as Animoca Brands. I think we're so early though, but it's exciting to see them launch so many different games right out of the launch, out of the gate, and to see more games hopefully come to their ecosystem, because we want really all ecosystems to be healthy out there and attracting gamers as a whole. So again, very exciting stuff here. That's all I got for this video. Hope you enjoyed. You know what to do if you liked the video. And as always, be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.